Gentlemen, start your engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid as they have qualified for the Bass Pro Shops night race at Bristol, race 3 of the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. With his first pole in a decade and the 5th of his career, give it to dangerous AJ Allmendinger, 7th 3 years ago and 9th in the spring, and off by 3/1000ths of a second during his timed lap. It's Ryan Inside Blaney, 11th or better in his last 9 short track starts. Row 2, it's car 2 of Austin Cindric, the entertainer, who sits on a bubble in the playoff standings, and Turbo Ty Gibbs finished 3rd back in April. 7 Bristol wins are in row 3 with Young Money Kyle Ellison looking to make it 3 in a row in the last Great Coliseum, and good buddy and point leader Denny Hammer and Hamlin 1 win away from reaching number 60. In row 4, Daytona 500 champion William Red Byron has 2 consecutive 3rd place finishes in this event, and speaking of 3rd, that's where Hubba Bubba Wallace placed last year. He sits 4th in the playoff standings after 2 straight top 10s. We're still talking about 3rd place in row 5 as the Panhandle prospect Christopher Bell finished there 2 years ago. He starts next to Josh Wildberry, now in a must-win situation after 2 consecutive last place finishes. Row 6 belongs to 2-time Bristol runner-up Ricky is in the Stenhouse Jr. and Carson Hurricane Hosevar swap pit crew members with Alex Bowman in an effort to get the ladder driver out of a big hole in the playoffs. To row 7, the Melonhead boss Ross Chastain, 11th in the standings, was issued a warning for a post-race tactic at Gateway, and Tyler Chronicles of Reddick 4th 5 years ago. It's an all-Hendrick row 8 with the 48 of Alex the Greatest Bowman in jeopardy following a misfortunate pit stop last week, and the Napa Maniac 2-time runner-up Chase Elliott, who won an all-star race here. Row 9, the Comets Justin Haley tied with Ryan Blaney for fastest in practice, and only one of Brad the Big Keselowski's 3 wins here came in this race 14 years ago. Row 10, John Hunter Nemechek is fresh off of 2 consecutive top 10 finishes with the 42 team, and Priest Lightning Ryan Priest was 7th last year. Back in row 11, you'll find the Prosper Punisher 2022 winner Chris Buescher, and Slice Bread himself, 2-time night race winner Joey Logano sits 10th in the playoff standings. Row 12, the ace Austin Dillon 4th in 2016 is 11 points behind 12th in the standings, and Insane Zane Smith is there as well. The 13th row belongs to Michael McDowell with a 6th place finish from 2 years ago, and Stone Cold Custer, who finished 8th the previous year. Row 14, that Jones boy Eric Jones scored his first career pole and led the most laps to finish 2nd as a rookie in 2017, and the Baconator machine of the Street Slayer Shane Van Gisbergen needs to make up 15 points if he wants to advance to the round of 12. Row 15 is based out of Sin City with rookie Riley Taylor Beloves in the 3rd 2311 Camry, and Nacho Noah Gregson in his front row arc. Row 16 is not the ideal place for Trojan Chase Briscoe 4th in the spring to be starting in, nor for 8-time Bristol champion Rowdy Kyle Busch. Despite his successes, Busch has finished 14th or worse in his last 6 races at this track. In row 17 is the 3rd RCR entry of Austin Hill from Georgia, and you better beware, it's Cody Ware celebrating the return of the Arby's Classic. Back to row 18, where dandy Daniel Suarez has his work cut out for him this week, and the Todd father Todd Gilliland in the last of the front row Fords. Row 19, both of them carrying the same sponsors as their teammates. My, it's Ty Dillon, and back in black for Corey Heim, still the point leader in the Truck Series. And in row 20, all by himself, it's 2016 K&N Pro Series East winner Chad Fincham back with Garage 66 for the first time since Nashville. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field for the Bass Pro Shops night race at Bristol.